hello everyone in the vinyl community. You're out from Boston. Again. How y'all doing? Let me put on some music. Put on some music to start our day. What song was that from? Still getting used to these glasses. Okay, hope everyone's doing well. I want to show you some records. Yeah, some pretty cool records that I bought recently and share a few stories. Actually, thank someone too. And show you a couple of oddities. There's a few oddities I got here. Really rainy days. April, spring hasn't really come around yet in New England. It's been, it was snowing yesterday. I saw a little bit of the news, which I hardly ever watch. Not a news person. I'd rather not hear about the negativity. But getting some crazy weather down in North Carolina, South Carolina. I hope everyone around that area is doing well. Chris, Dixieland Farm, there's a lot of yous. Aaron, there's a few others that live in that path of the craziness. But anyway, I'm getting off track and I want to get right to everything because, yeah, I don't make a lot of videos and I should. Just watched a couple of cool videos. Just watched Aaron's new one. Bobby Gass did a 5-second video. Couple other ones. Andrew, Tales from the Crate. There's been a lot of great videos. I made a note here. Nicholas Murphy. If you get a chance to check out Nicholas Murphy's channel, check him out. There's a few others too. Mike Mason, you want me to give you a little shout. Lavelle did a video recently. Kevy Metal. I don't know. There's so many. I don't want to do shout-outs right now. Alright. Corey, over at the VC channel, sent me this great book. It's a Zeppelin book. It's like the story behind every track. Written by Mr. Martin Popoff, who's written a lot of different books. This was great. Now, I got a stack of Led Zeppelin books dating from, like 1971. I could probably stack them up to the ceiling and around the room. Maybe around my whole house. But I'm going to be starting to, I'm in the middle of building my music room and I'm starting to get rid of a lot of stuff that I don't really want anymore in there. I was going to sell some of it. And then I said, no, I'm going to give them away on the vinyl community. I think I'm going to announce a contest, but not for a little while. Because I got a couple of box sets that are sealed that I would like to give away too, so most of it will be VCLT. I got a few packages here, but let me just say thanks to Corey here. Corey, thank you very much for this. This is a great read. This guy did his homework. Very well researched. If you want to read a good book about the tracks, each song, and a few other things too that he touches upon, you know, the albums overall, a few of the collectibles, but this is a great book to read. It's put together well. The artwork in here is fantastic. And Corey, you know, thank you for being a friend. Again, like so many others in the vinyl community, Corey, you're a special guy. You really are. I love your channel, naturally. So I'll put a link to Corey's channel. Thank you again. Now, I don't want to take up too much time because people will get bored. So, I just want to show some records real quick. And this one, right off the bat, reminds me of, I got some really cool jazz records, too. I think you're going to like the stack. I really do, but let me show you this. Alright, Greta Van Fleet from Michigan. I thought these guys were from out of the country at first, but just a 4-track EP, and Stavros touched upon it. Hey, Stav, in this video, and, he said in a comment, these guys have a reputation of sounding like Led Zeppelin. They just backed up Bob Seger in 2017 in an arena, and I thought they sounded fairly well, but give the guys some credit. They're young, they're out there doing it. Check out a record if you want to rock. Black Smoke Rising is the title. And it's funny, because he told me to check with Bill. Hey, Bill, on, because Bill really liked them, so I wrote to Bill. I said, hey Bill, I heard you like Greta Van Fleet, you know? I really love that first album. Because they only get 2, they got a full length coming out. And Bill's like, I hate them. I don't like anything about them. So I was like, really, you know, crushed. But I was hoping Bill would say he liked them. Naturally, you wanna hear the people that you love the same music that you like. But Bill didn't like them. Stavros does, I think, and I love them. So yeah, Greater Van Fleet. Dogmatics from Boston. Now I skated and played hockey. Oh, let me just tell you first. Everybody does it. Their hit on this was Thayer Street. Great video. Check it out online. Dogmatics. I guess you could consider them punk at the time. I played with Jerry Lahane. I actually played with these guys one night in one of my bands. But I skated with Jerry and Paul. Great back cover. Peter... No, I skated with Jerry and Peter. Paul passed away, I believe. But great bands. Yeah, the brothers Halloran and Jerry Lahane and Tom Long, sorry. Great band, an excellent album. I wanted it for a long time, never got a chance to get it. Homestead Records. Okay, Ghetto Brothers, a band from... The reason how they got their name is they were from the ghetto. They played, all these guys were from the ghetto, and they got recognized, really talented. And this is Truth or Soul put this out. It's a reissue. I'd love to get a copy of the first album. And they just write some really cool music. It's poppy, it's funky, it's rockish, it's cool. I hate to use the word cool, but listen to it. You'll like it, alright? A lot of instruments, bass, bongos, congas, drums, guitar, vocals, rhythm guitar, timbal, everything. The whole package. Check it out. Excellent album, Ghetto Brothers. I finally tracked down a copy of Eddie Hazel, guitar player from Parliament Funkadelic. This is a tough one to find. Dames, and Guitar Things. I was trying to find this for a long time. And yeah, Eddie Hazel was great. Great guitar player. Check this one out. I think you'll like it. I'll probably say to check out every single one. I think you'll like it. Okay, Brother Fox and the Tar Baby. This was a psych band. Kind of psych. I guess psych rock. Now, the reason why I'm showing you this, you know, Randy and other guys who listen to psych in the vinyl community would appreciate this. They got signed to Capitol Records. This guy right here on the far right is my Uncle Tom Santangelo. It's actually my cousin. Joe Santangelo, he plays keyboards. I only met Joe once. I never got a chance to really talk to him, and he passed away young. I think he passed away from a drug overdose. But this is Brother Fox and the Tar Baby. Yeah, classic psych. And my uncle gave me this album. I got 2 copies, one sealed. So I wanted to show it, you know. Okay, yeah, I picked up the new... Oh, let me show you this first. I got a Smith's Meaner's Murder press kit, which is really neat. It comes with a bio, and I don't know how I got it for the price I did, but it was a nice find. And my cousin in New York, my cousin Mark, and now I don't know what I did with it. Oh, here it is. He gave me a Godfather program from the original Godfather movie. So I thought that was really neat. He just, the same one that gave me the Peter Gabriel collection. If you saw my one of my last couple of videos, it's really cool. You know, they passed them out to everybody who saw the movie. And The Godfather's, I would say, is my favorite movie of all times. So yeah, that was a nice. Thanks, Marco. I hope you're having fun in Italy. Speaking of Italy, Carlo, if you're out there in Rome, I hope you're doing well. This is David Bowie. No, let me show you the jazz pressings first, okay? I got some cool jazz pressings. Okay, Sidewinder. This is one of my favorites. We all know this. Well, I think you know this. Joe Henderson, Lee Morgan. Lee Morgan's just great on this. Trumpet, Joe Henderson, tenor sax, Bob Crenshaw, bass, one of my favorite bass players ever. The jazz, but this is a great album. I think Lee Morgan wrote every song on this album, too. If you want to really listen to a nice jazz album, grab that. It's a reissue, a Blue Note reissue. This is on Jazz Time. And this is a great record, too. This is the Walter Bishop Trio. Walter Bishop plays piano, an excellent album. I think this was his first, too, debut. Speak Low on Jazz Time. Anthony Braxton, 5 compositions. Anthony Braxton's great. This is free jazz. I don't know much about the jazz genres or any other genres, but it's on Black Swan, and this is a very pretty label. I actually got it because I wanted to hear it, but I also got it because of the label, and that's a shame. But I really love Anthony Braxton. His son, Tyone Braxton, I have the Central Market album, too. Very talented young man. Anthony Braxton's got a discography of records that's a mile long. Okay, real quick. I got some psych albums to show. Band Salvation. I think it's from like 1972 or 68. 68 I'll go with. Really good psych. It's heavy. Rockish, bluesy psych, I guess you can call it. Again, I don't know my genres, but yeah, this is one I wanted to show you. That was a nice find at Goodwill. I also found the Zodiac at Goodwill, Cosmic Sounds. And I have to say, they do all the signs, you know. And I really like Libra the best. It's the first song inside too, and that's what I am, a Libra. Called The Flower Child. This is kind of a hot album, I guess, to find, but this is an original on Elektra. It says it must be played in the dark. Alright, yeah, I got this Gary Numan exhibition, it's called. Yeah, and I was, oh man, now I'm going to drive myself crazy. I was talking to someone the other night in a comment, and I said, you know, how I kind of wrecked it for myself getting this Gary Numan copy, because I only have one of his studio albums, and this has so many great songs on it, including live tracks, which I'm not a big fan of, but this is 1978 to 83, an excellent, and it's inexpensive. If you want to get a good Gary Numan sounding greatest hit, sorry, get this one. Okay, The Revolution will not be televised. Great, 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 great. Gil Scott Heron. Almost Spoken Word. One of my favorites. I picked up the Bowie, No Plan. This was an extended for the last album he put out. It's just like an EP. It's got the die cut. It's white vinyl. And I believe it's songs that weren't included on the album, if anyone can help me out. Yeah, I just saw that the other day in Barnes & Noble for $17. I couldn't find nothing, and I really wanted to buy something to listen to. And then this is the House Martins. Now that's what I call quite good. A great, I'm going to say great because I loved this band. It's got like some of the early songs that are on the first couple of albums. London Old Hull 4 and People Who Grin Themselves to Death. And it's got other songs too. So if you want a really good double, if you like the House Martins, kind of a Smiths-ish sounding band from the 80s, who I loved. Paul Heaton, a couple of them eventually went on to Beautiful South. And lastly, I found a copy of the Meters. I think it's their debut with Sissy Strut on it. And yeah, here comes the Meter Man. This is another great band, the Meters. Funky. That's on Josie Records. And this is the last one here. This is Bob Marley and the Wailers, Easy Shanking from Boston, 1978. I was at this concert, so it's nice to know that I was in the audience. I don't know who's putting out these Bob Marley records. Doug, maybe you can help me out. I think it might be a 70th anniversary for something, but I don't know. But I hope you liked it. Those are my new records. I'm not going to talk about the drama in the vinyl community because I love you guys, and I hope you all work it out, you know, and because there's been plenty of drama through the years. I shy away from it. I'm no good at discussing drama. You know, I'll end up saying something stupid, and, you know, I don't want to do that, alright? So, thank you, everybody. I hope you enjoyed my video, and I'm looking forward to getting together with you, Bill and Stavros, for our second trip. Yeah, that's about it. I have nothing else to say, but have a great day, And, oh, I'd love to hear from you. And I'll see you in your videos. Bye-bye, everybody.